is up, you guys? Welcome back to, wait, no, that's the wrong intro. What is up, KOAY family? Yeah, that's the one. I was like, what is life?
Got a funny feeling. I got a funny feeling. Yeah.
What is up, KOAY family? Welcome back to the Jaby KOAY channel. I'm ACHARA KIRK, joined by STEPH, Super SABRAW.
Hello.
What up, bro?
What up, what up?
We are carrying on with Indian matchmaking. This time we're on episode 6. It's called It's High Time. It's high time someone got married. We're nearing the end of the season. Who's gonna get married? Time will tell. And you guys probably know because this season's been out. But hey, you're watching it with us. If you're enjoying what you're watching, please don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell icon, all notifications on so you know whenever we drop the next episode or any new videos here. And upvote this video if you are enjoying what you're watching. And if you want to watch the entire episode along with us without any cuts or interruptions, you can do that by becoming a patron, patreon.com/JabyKOAY, or by becoming a member right here on the channel. You do need your own Netflix subscription though to watch along with us, but it's super easy to do that, so don't even sweat it, okay? All right, you guys, let's carry on with this episode.
Things didn't work between Vyasa and Manisha, but I'm very much excited that Vyasa is meeting Rashi. They both have similar qualities, they both have sense of humor, and they are jolly.
Jolly, okay.
I'm definitely hopeful of meeting with Rashi because at the end of the day, all I can do is trust in Seema and hope that Rashi is the one.
Aww, he's so open.
Well, I graduated like 3 weeks ago. Thank you.
Nice.
So I can treat everything except all of you people. So any pets?
Not recently, no.
When Vyasa was growing up, we always had dogs and
We always had cats and dogs. Mom had like 9 cats at one point.
Wow.
Classic crazy cat
can
lady.
you go ahead and hold her for a week too
Yeah.
before she gets adopted, and that's how we got them.
Foster fails.
Thing to drink, or we have green tea or chai.
Do you want something?
You know, some green tea would be nice.
Green
I got you.
I can help.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's talk.
I was really surprised when she got up to come with me to serve tea. You've barely been here for 5-10 minutes and already we're just going off to chat. It's just a whole other level of cool to me.
Aww.
You gave him Texas State Cup.
I mean, it's true to where we are, and it's got gold.
Exactly.
So it's a little blingy.
Yeah, gotta bling
Same
out.
color.
Gotta bling out, exactly.
And does the tea taste better because of this?
Well, I can see that you are a great family and you love each other, and that's very
We do
good.
okay.
Is always priority, yeah.
Trying to bond here.
More movement to the conversation, and it was really special. It felt super nice and very warm.
They have the same energy, kind of.
Yeah.
They were really so comfortable that like they were high school friends, and so that was wonderful.
You ready to get some lunch?
Yeah, let's go.
The mom has such a sweet disposition.
Yeah.
It becomes very, very difficult because it's kind of like, a stranger. What will we guys even talk about?
Well, that's why you become friends first.
I don't think I have high expectations. I've had people tell me that, oh, you have really high expectations. How can you reject so many proposals? But I'm just like, if it's good, then I'll say yes.
You're right.
The matchmaker's coming.
Honestly, I'm very nervous. मुझे नहीं पता क्या बोलना है. I've never met one.
Never met whom?
A matchmaker.
Going to marry her.
When I was younger, 24, 25 is when the entire process started. My certain relatives from different parts of the country would tell my mom that boys are looking for pretty girls. So we don't know what to do. She should go to the gym. She should lose some weight.
She's beautiful.
They didn't leave my hand at all, and I accept it now. Whether love comes to me automatically or whether they find love for me, it's all going to be for the better. So I'd made a list. What all I want in my partner.
People are so mean.
Yeah.
He would look like a combination of David Beckham and Abhay Deol, for sure.
What if he's bald?
Cool. If I like him, sure.
You should be like Will Smith.
Like Will Smith?
Yeah.
I think she's ahead of her times, or what we consider as best.
Oh, Dad.
I'm not trying to flatter you, but I mean, honestly, the way they said, no, you must be somewhere 35, 36 मैंने कहा भी
इसलिए आने लगे से तैयार हो गए थे कि शायद मैं लाइन लगाऊं.
अच्छा
The wifey's like, well, hold up, husband.
अब भी शुरू करा garment का business.
अच्छा.
Malika and I, my younger sister.
You manufacture or?
We design and manufacture both.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What's your criteria?
I don't know if I have a criteria, but likes definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
Likes to travel, definitely, because I like to travel a lot. But understands that it's important to be home.
Okay.
And I'm really open to understanding where people are also coming from.
I love when they do this.
Good.
Wait, so what do you want?
You cannot fit in some traditional Indian family.
So now what next?
One of my associates is here in Delhi. I will take her advice and what options she can give. And that way then I can give the biodatas to you.
Okay.
Where?
First point, he should pamper his sali.
Done.
Okay.
My mom meets her friends over lunch every week. And every week, what they talk about is my marriage. Literally every week.
Of course. What do your aunties do?
The mother usually starts preparing for her son's wedding much earlier. Because now that, sometimes I get panicky. It's really hard for me.
Everyone's so concerned.
Sometimes when I say like, okay, this guy is nice, and then up again, that's not a good thing. I feel bad.
I have higher BP issues and, palpitation issues and then...
Wow.
Hoega. I'm sure the right person is around the corner.
Yeah, hopefully.
Your job is to keep on searching.
Where is she?
The right thing. It's like she said, na, God is ordained.
Okay.
That's intense.
We playing?
We can play a little.
All right.
I'm really bad.
All right.
The rules are here if you know.
Oh, sweet. That's good to know.
We don't play by no rules.
This is my second match. I really want to concentrate on positivity, good vibes, big smiles.
Okay. Here we go.
Now we're just goofing around.
We talked about nostalgia things. We talked about the Nintendo 64. We talked about...
If I end up meeting the woman I fall in love with and marry because of the matchmaker, like,
yeah,
it will not be the weirdest thing that's happened in my life.
Yeah.
I'm feeling fucking great.
Aww.
In the veins of serious questions.
Okay.
Since I know you're not leaving till Sunday morning, do you want to go on a second date?
Very forward.
Aww. Gita's clients are less traditional and she knows more people in Delhi.
Oh, okay.
Look, you're a matchmaker and so am I, right? And the one thing I tell them is first figure out what is the reason you want to get married.
Arey, wo to chhod do.
But that...
You cannot ask this question.
So you were telling me you have a...
Yeah, I have invited Gita. So now you help me because मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि what should I match with her?
Person for most boys because she could be beautiful in face and cold as ice.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure they'll figure out that her personality outshines her beauty.
I thought that she was beautiful
Me
already.
too.
Like, she has a really lovely face.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
She's okay for boys that are 85 born, 5 years.
85, I think it'll be a big age gap, na?
5 years?
5 years.
I recommend 5 years.
You recommend, but people, they will not agree.
No, they do. They do.
Oh, Gita. Gita. Hey, Gita.
Auntie versus auntie.
Give us a call.
Yeah.
I've never met a matchmaker personally. So I'm quite...
Look at how fashionable her friends are.
It's like a manual Tinder. It's like Tinder Premium.
But guys, I really want to know, honestly, like, what kind of a guy should I be with?
What?
I don't know, like, I mean, I feel
Not the kind that you've been with before. For
Thanks, Prishita. My friends don't like any of the guys I end up with. I think I end up with douchebags because I feel I can help them out in some way in becoming better.
Oh, you've got like a savior complex.
I feel that I'm very, very near to finding the one for me.
Yeah, do something different, which you are.
I think conversation is really important at that point in time because...
At that point in time, is conversation important or is going with the flow important?
Absolutely, but I've spent so many years building myself.
Doesn't matter.
Wow, she's
So it is our duty as
challenging
to understand that in a marriage, the woman gives the emotional side of herself much more than the man does. I have a few men that I could recommend for you to meet.
Right.
Would you be open to meeting them?
Absolutely. And that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Gita auntie pulls no punches.
Yeah.
Hi, Ankita, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh my God. His name is so hard to say.
Yeah.
They are both smart business people. They both love to socialize and are open-minded. But
Cool.
they have very modern views on life. And I think that he will be a good match for her.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
What do you want to have? Let's see.
I don't
Why
know.
don't you pick the drink you think I'm going to pick for myself?
Okay.
Let's do
Oh, no pressure.
Okay, I'm gonna order a gin.
Bye. You played it safe. Actually, I can drink the entire gin bottle as it is. It's fine.
So you're co-founder for a
Denim wear brand.
denim wear brand. What is it called?
It's called There.
And how's it going since then? I mean, like,
It's picking up. It's a garment business, so it takes time.
e-commerce is like tough, isn't it?
Agreed. True.
Okay.
What about you? Have you ever dated anybody?
Oh yeah. My last relationship was in 2017.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Long?
About 11 months. I don't think it was that long as it was, very intense.
Oh.
I had a great time. And I think being in the startup world, being in e-commerce, she understands what I do, I understand what she does.
Oh shit, look what I did. I saved your name as my name.
Can you just imagine I called you tonight and you'd be like, why am I calling myself?
Oh.
I could take it forward with him. Really nice meeting you, man.
Good.
I don't know about Gita at all. I'm confused on that front. But in this moment, I feel happy.
Good.
Yeah, she matched you with someone good.
और बोल शाम में खाने में क्या बनाऊँ तेरे लिए?
कुछ भी आपको अच्छा है या तो मैं ऑर्डर कर लूँगा
हाँ
ऐसा रहेगा तो
ये अच्छा है हाँ ऑर्डर कर लेने का पर अपने को शादी नहीं करने
Oh my God, I saw that coming.
पर मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा था मेरे दोनों बेटे 23 से 25 के बीच में शादी कर ले
तो वैसा ही हो रहा है ना
नहीं ना
एक का तो हो गया
हाँ ना
50%.
Getting some very good proposals. Now I have given him a deadline. That okay, Akshay, now this is the last chance I'm giving you.
Or what?
Me and my husband are going to finalize the girl for him.
Okay.
That is what I have decided. तुमको decision fast लेना ही होगा.
No pressure.
मतलब जैसे कि बहुत बड़ा है.
Enough of your tantrums, Akshay. Now it's better. You decide fast. फिर मैं हाँ बोल दूँ मेरे पसंद की लड़की से.
Yo.
Wow.
मुझे कोलकाता की भी पसंद थी. तीनों में से एक बोल दे. 1, 2, 3 बोल.
Which one?
Most people don't talk about these things before a marriage.
I pride myself on being open. It's hard and it's difficult.
Right.
And it makes you very prone to feeling emotions that you don't want to. But c'est la vie, that is life. You need to.
I really, really like her.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I would be her friend.
I think that because it's such a huge part of my existence, I think if they react strongly to that, that's fair. I think if that's a deal breaker for them, that's fair. This is the stuff that takes time to work through, that you have to take time to feel comfortable or ready to share.
I want to know.
I don't remember much of that time because I was super young, but I remember like mom would always tell me, when you get angry, you remind me of your father. And which was a really terrifying thing to hear as a child.
Right, yeah.
My father went to prison when I was very young for conspiracy to commit murder against his ex-wife.
Wow. Oh. Whoa.
Whoa.
They just ended on that one? Wow. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you're on a date with someone or you're dating someone and then they come out with that, I guess that's pretty heavy. But then on the other hand, I'm like, okay, well, you're you. You're not your dad.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You're not your parents.
Yeah.
Totally. And like, I know that there is studies that back up the fact that kids who are raised in abusive households can display abusive behavior. Like, we've seen it with like Chris Brown. There's like a actual pattern to it. But it seems like that he wasn't in that environment for long, if at all. Like, conspiracy to murder is horrific.
Yeah.
But I wonder if there was like a constant abuse in the house or whatever it may be. But I feel like at least acknowledging it and like knowing that's not who you want to be is the most important thing to take away from it.
Someone who can open up about that and be vulnerable and say, hey, like, this happened and this is in my past and I am actively working to not be like that. I think that's commendable. You know, that's growth. That's a sign of constant growth. I felt bad when he said his mom said, oh, when you get angry, you remind me of your father. Like, some of the things I'm hearing the parents saying to the kids, I'm like,
that's deep.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a lot of stuff they're gonna have to work through
and carry forever. Like,
yeah,
I can't imagine how hard it is to be a parent when you get like frustrated. You say things, but kids carry the things they say that your parents say to them forever.
So I guess we can look at it through the lens of. I mean, I'm sure. I feel like you're probably pretty similar to me in that we're constantly looking at like psychology stuff and like trying to work through our traumas and like learning and becoming better people and stuff. And so, yeah, listening to the things that were said between some of the characters, I'm just like, oh man, no wonder.
Like, what?
Like the behavior Akshay's mom was displaying towards him, that kind of like passive aggressiveness and
like, look at my blood pressure from you not being married.
Like,
what? And she's like, I thought both my sons would be married from 23 to 25. And it's like, he's 25 now.
Yeah.
You know, he's not 35. He's 25 now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like some buffer in your dream should be allowed. I don't want to judge, but I'm like, let it breathe a little.
Yeah. Just give it a chance,
just a
Mom.
little.
Calm down. Calm down. That was very, very interesting.
It's fascinating that someone could be shown 70 matches and deny all of them.
Yeah.
Like, I do think that Akshay has some work to do too for himself. Like, I wonder what that block is, because clearly that's something. To not look at one and be like, you don't have to decide you're gonna marry them, but at least have a date with them.
I think perhaps it's just boils down to he doesn't actually want to get married.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But I mean, I understand the pressure that he's going through. That is really hard, you know? Man.
Yeah, it's tough. I feel for him. I get the mom's frustration, but the idea that like what was really concerning to me was when she was talking about how the other brother like was like, oh, can you change this about her? Can you do this, teach her this, like buy her this? I was like, that is like a form of grooming. That's like really controlling.
It just feels weird to me when people do that, because it's like, okay, so you're basically saying that I'm not good enough the way I am right now, and like, oh, I have to change myself so much to fit into this family, into this environment. But maybe that's just how it is culturally, you know, when there's an acceptance there. The woman is gonna have to do a lot of adjusting.
Yeah, I guess if that's the culture that the woman moves into the son's house with the parents, that you would be like somehow compromising a lot of yourself. But the way they're describing it, it's like, it seems like they're looking for a woman made out of clay.
Yeah.
So they can just mold her however she fits perfectly and not annoyingly into their house.
Yeah.
Which is so different than the way that I view my existence. And so it's hard to separate myself from that. But I understand every family works different. And at least they're not like hateful or mean. They're just like very particular.
Very particular. Talking about like women having to change and compromise, I was actually really surprised at how Gita and Ankita's conversation turned out. Because like Gita was painted to be this like super progressive lady, and then later on from their conversation, she made Ankita feel like she would have to compromise so much. And it was interesting listening to that conversation, because Gita and Seema's styles are so different. You know, like Seema's more like, okay, tell me, and like she'll just observe, and then behind the scenes she's talking about them and like, oh, they're so difficult or whatever, whereas Gita's like a lot more straightforward and is just like, no,
that's not how you do it. No. Yeah, I know. It's like she was supposed to be more progressive, and while she is in some ways, like she thinks it, I just disagreed with a lot of the things. Like, you are the one marrying your partner, so while that is the most important relationship, if you are really close to your family, it's gonna be a never-ending issue if your partner's not liked by them. Doesn't need to be obsessed, doesn't need to be perfect, like best friend new in the family. It does matter. Yeah. In my opinion.
I think so.
And then when she was talking about like you have to be willing to move at the drop, and it's like, I don't know, I just disagree with that. Like, I do think it's a conversation, because she was trying to be progressive, but then at the same time being like, if the man does this, then you have to move, or else that's not marriage.
And I mean, each partnership is different, right?
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, I would be on board with Ankita, because it's like, it's a joint thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
she wasn't being too rigid.
Yeah. It's like, we can talk about it, and then we'll figure out what works for both of us.
Yeah.
Like that, I feel like every couple I've met, the husband or one partner gets a job in a different city or a different country, then they have to have that conversation of like, okay, well, what makes the most sense for us? And it's just, I guess relationships are just a constant conversation and compromise, a dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right, you guys. Well, that's the end of episode 6. We're going to be carrying on with this. So make sure that you're subscribed with the bell icon on so you know whenever we drop a new video, and upvote this video if you're enjoying what you're watching. I'm ACHARA KIRK. This is
STEPH.
Ciao.